Good evening. I'd like to call this regular meeting of the Show Low City Council to order. By roll call, see that all council members are present with the exception of Councilwoman Kakavas, Councilmember Alsop, Vice Mayor Hatch. And so we almost didn't have a meeting, but we're grateful to be here. We'd like to welcome those of you who are with us tonight in council chambers, as well as any citizen who may be watching this evening at home. We'd like to begin this meeting with an invocation. I've asked Councilmember Kelly if he'd lead us in an opening prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Councilmember Crittenden. Please stand.
Our Father in heaven, dear Lord, I do thank you for the very privilege of coming together in this body and meeting to conduct the business of the city. I ask that you give us wisdom that we might vote in a way that is best for our community. I thank you for the staff that you provided this city with, and I ask that you continue to be with us. Thank you for the beautiful mountain that we have to live on. Be with our troops at home and abroad, and our first responders, our police officers. In this time we live in, guide and direct. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Councilmember Kelly and Councilmember Crittenden. This evening, our first item is a call to the public. Any citizen desiring to speak on a matter that is not scheduled on the agenda may do so at this time. This time we'll turn the time to Cynthia Whipple.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. It's good to be with you tonight. I'm just here actually in a capacity. I'm sorry I don't have the kids with me tonight to sing, but we will come back in a couple of weeks and share some Christmas music with you. I'm here to announce on behalf of the Show Low High School Music Department that we are again doing Feast of Carols for the community. This is the 33rd annual production, and those dates will be December 7th through 9th. And we have 4 shows this year instead of 3. The production has grown and so has the audiences. So Thursday night, December 7th, is our dessert night, and tickets are $8 per ticket, and that show begins at 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday night, we have a show each night at 7 p.m. as well. Tickets are $20 for the full feast. And then Saturday, we've added a matinee, hoping to attract as many that would like to come instead of being up late at night. That show starts at noon, and it is a soup, salad, and dessert show. All the performances will be the exact same Christmas show each time. So, and the matinee tickets are $15 a person. So if you're interested in coming and starting your Christmas season off with a lot of great Christmas music and a wonderful start to the season, we would like to invite all the citizens of Show Low to come and join us. Tickets will be on sale starting next Monday at Loft Green Photography from 2 to 5 p.m. Or you can contact Tisha Crandall at 928-528-8038. And we hope to see you all there. Thanks and Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Cynthia. Appreciate it. Anyone else for call to the public? Seeing no one else moved, I'll close call to the public and come back to our regular next agenda item, which is the consent calendar. Is there any item on the consent calendar that needs to be pulled or discussed? We have item A is consideration of amendment to the commercial hangar lease between Sunrise Air Ambulance and the airport. Consideration of a lease amendment, number 1, to renewal non-commercial lease with the United States Forest Service at the regional airport. Consideration of acceptance of Dakota 4 at Bison Ridge. And consideration of acceptance of renewal of data access exchange agreement with ADOT. And consideration acceptance of construction of Park Valley Roadway, reconstruction phase 2 of the Show Low Lake Road, project R-1217, and the minutes of the November 7th, 2017 meeting. I have a motion by Councilmember Crittenden. Is there a second? Second by Councilmember Kelly. All those in favor? Any opposed? I see that passed 4-0. Thank you. Next item is new business. Consideration of ordinance number 2017-06, amending sections 7-2-4 building codes and 7-3-4 building permits not required on Chapter 7 building. Mr. Trugaskis.
Thank you, Mayor, and members of the council. Background, at its annual retreat, the City Council and staff discussed requirements related to sheds and other accessory structures. The discussion was prompted by a request from a shed distributor who indicated that Show Low's code was too restrictive and was adversely affecting sales of pre-built sheds. A survey of other area jurisdictions showed a range of requirements, with at least one jurisdiction requiring a permit for sheds over 120 square feet. Others, including Show Low, require a permit for sheds over 144 square feet, and several require permits for sheds over 200 square feet. Additionally, some jurisdictions allow for portable buildings to be placed on reduced footings. Based on discussions with the council, staff is recommending that the building code be amended to increase the area of sheds and other accessory structures allowed without a permit from 144 square feet to 200 square feet in size. While no permit is required for these structures, staff strongly recommends that property owners apply for a complimentary shed permit. This free service provides a way to review the proposal prior to the shed's placement on the property to ensure that there will be no conflicts with the placement. Staff also highly recommends that individuals check their CC&Rs or covenant conditions and restrictions to be certain that there are no violations, particularly related to size or shed placement. The revisions also include clarification regarding the use of shipping containers in residential areas regardless of size. Options have been added for reduced footings for accessory structures meeting light timber frame construction requirements that are between 201 and 400 square feet in size and are not for human occupancy. Staff is also recommending removing the fire code from city code in response to Timber Mesa Fire and Medical District adopting and enforcing the 2015 International Fire Code. The proposed changes are shown in ordinance number 2017-06 as bolded and underlined for additions or struck through for deletions. With that, I'm available for questions.
Thank you. Any comments or questions? Seeing no questions or comments, I'll look for a motion. Councilmember Crittenden.
I got to bring it up now. I haven't got mine up, so
Okay.
I'm just shut down.
He needs to read it.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, we have to have, by unanimous consent, we'll ask, since everybody has a copy, I'll ask the clerk to read the
Here, I've got it
ordinance
here.
number. She's got to read it first, sorry.
Okay.
Since it's an ordinance.
Thank you, Mayor. An ordinance of the Mayor and Council of the City of Show Low, Arizona, amending Section 724 Building Codes and 734 Building Permits Not Required of Chapter 7 Building of the Show Low City Code.
Okay, now I'll look for a motion. Councilmember Leach.
I move to adopt ordinance number 2017-06.
Got motions or a second? Second by Councilmember Kelly. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? See that pass 4-0. Thank you. Next item we have on the agenda is summary of current events. Any council members wishing to summarize any current events may do so. Councilmember Leach.
Everybody just have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Great. Any other council members? Just want to give a quick report. Although the 5th annual community fast has ended, we still encourage people to continue to fast if they so would like to, and make donations through the end of December at National Bank, Chase Bank, Washington Federal, and Arizona Credit Union, as well as the City Hall. The fast is strictly by volunteers, and 100% of the proceeds are distributed to local organizations. Got a text earlier this evening that at this point we have broken the 15,000 mark so far for this year. So it's been a fantastic sharing event with our community. We had a really good evening on Sunday evening and had a lot of participants, a lot of people from the public that attended the celebration that we had. Had the opportunity of going to a National League of Cities convention in Charlotte, North Carolina, and had a lot of interaction, a lot of good workshops. Was able to learned some things and has some great discussion with other cities and plans, and brought back some things that I hope we might be able to implement and share with our city here. I appreciate the opportunity of going back there and being able to learn some new ideas. I'll turn the time to our city manager.
Thank you, Mayor. This being Thanksgiving week, we want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. The city offices will be closed Thursday and Friday, so our employees can enjoy the holiday with their families. And everyone at the city wishes everybody a happy and wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. Tomorrow night, the city will light up the annual Show Low Shines for the holidays. I noticed coming in, some of the lights are already lit, but they're all supposed to be lit starting tomorrow night. Then this Saturday is a Small Business Saturday. It's a nationally recognized American shopping holiday presented by Show Low Main Street. You can visit the participating merchants during regular business hours Saturday and participate in an interactive poker run for a chance to win a variety of prizes. For more information on that event, you can call 532-2680. And as part of our Show Low Shines festivities, our annual Christmas Light Parade will be held Saturday, December 2nd at 6 p.m. along the Medusa Clubs. This year's theme is the colors of Christmas. Recreation staff continues to accept parade applications from businesses, organizations, and families. If you're interested in entering a entry or float into that parade, you can call 532-4140 for more information on that. At 7 p.m. following the parade is the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony presented by Show Low Main Street. And they'll have a special guest test raffles of 3 TVs, Good Morning Arizona. She'll turn on the switch to light the trees in front of City Hall, which will be decorated with ornaments provided by the Show Low Elementary School students. The trees will be part of a dancing holiday light display synchronized to music, and that music and dancing lights are sponsored by Arizona Public Service. Over the past few weeks, a state-of-the-art fitness zone purchased at a 50-50 cost share between the city and the manufacturer of outdoor exercise equipment was installed at the Show Low City Park in the area west of the Family Aquatic Center. Age restrictions and instructions on how to use each piece of equipment are posted at the property there. And future plans will include putting a concrete curbing around the area and installing engineered wood fiber surface to help that fitness area over there. It's just that parking lot that's west of the Aquatic Center. We wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Anything else? All right, next item is scheduling of meetings. Any meetings need to be scheduled? And we have not having executive session tonight. And I just want to wish everybody in our community a very happy Thanksgiving as well. Seeing no other business, I'll adjourn this meeting.
Okay, no.